Good evening, Silver Gauntlets. I am trying to make sure that my system is working with this restream. Can y'all hear me? Because I'm still new at this stuff.
Is anybody out there?
Hey, they can hear me. I did something right. Hey, welcome into tonight's race. We have a race for round 1 of the Triforce Blitz tournament with Egodev from Brazil and Hellknight from Luxembourg. Now, I don't know anything about this Hellknight person, but I really
I don't know.
want
It's
to see this race.
got a pretty cool name though.
Yeah. Now,
But
with me here on comms, I've got Gingersonny and Ronin Traveler. Guys, how you doing tonight?
pretty awesome. Although it's technically morning, but yeah, doing good.
This particular evening, I'm doing absolutely fantastic and really looking forward to this race.
Whoever that was really muffled right there.
Probably me.
Yep, that's you, Ronin. Yeah, you're sounding real muffled.
Hopefully.
Oh, god damn it, again with the echo?
I was going to say I sounded a bit echoey as well, and I've got everything mute. Also, as well, I love it.
Why can't I
I love
have
the-
nice things?
I love the frame rate on the Discord. It looks like a Sega Genesis game.
Wait, what?
My ball right there. Game Gear.
Game Gear, yeah. Yeah, it's a bit pixelated. I think it's fair to say.
Okay, give me a second. God damn it.
I just outed myself on my age, didn't I?
I still can't hear a word that you're saying, Ronin. I'm sorry.
I think we all outed our age there. I remember Game
Whoa,
Gear.
what the hell? This thing's... It somehow made like 3 projector windows. Give me a second. No wonder it's pixelated.
Ah, that makes sense.
Alright, there you go. That should do it.
Hey! I can see. My eyes are clear. So, okay, that looks like we're
Alright, you go ahead.
pretty much good. The only problem is now on the Discord we've got the title screen, but
How do you
not
have a
actually.
title screen?
I don't know.
Friggin' god, I hate OBS sometimes.
OBS is horrible.
I literally... What if I take it out of... There we go. Deal with it.
Yeah, that'll work.
I can
That'll
do
work.
that.
I'll get the magnifying glass out. It's fine.
So, tell us about what's going on here.
So we have race 1 of Hellknight versus Egodev. This is a battle across not only oceans but hemispheres, as Egodev is from Brazil, which means we do have a Brazilian restream at Rando Brazil as well, which is pretty cool. The start of the time has started, but
Yeah, for a good reason.
oh, okay, they just started 10 seconds late. Whatever, it's fine. We'll work.
Started with Bolero, it looks like.
Double Bolero start. You love to see it.
Let's get that song chain going. I'm never going to be able to see what the heck that is. on this
Bolero from
monitor.
Minuet, okay.
Song chain.
Quick note, there was apparently a problem with Echo last night, and it wasn't just me. Another restreamer attempted to see what was going on, and that was also the case for them. So it's something with Twitch's something that's broken. So there will be a slight echo. Unfortunately, there is nothing I can do about it, and I'm very sorry.
Down on my side a little bit.
Alright, so a bit of divergence here, with Egodev going and getting Sarius using Merit, whereas Hellknight's deciding, I'm going to go take a peek
Looks
and
like
fire.
Hellknight decided to just jump straight into fire and he can go up from that.
How do I make this happen? Okay.
Is it? I'm sorry, whatever, it's just me. Sounds like it's just me.
Like I had to turn it down just a smidge.
Okay, did my just turning stuff down affect anyone besides me?
Sounds the same on my end.
Yeah, same here.
That's a mistake you'll never want to say again.
Nocturne on Vanilla Nocturne. It's like people are going to have to help with hints because these screens are so small. It's we're probably going to miss a few. So if chat could keep an eye out for us, because the way it's set up is like the entire screen is basically
Actual hell is going on here, dude?
in the middle.
Spirit
means
Temple
there's-
Path to Courage.
Okay.
which
Dead space.
may be good, maybe not. Okay, Mido kind of provido, a little bit.
Working on it, Tim. Thanks.
Mido provido lollipops.
All right. How about that? Is game audio a little too overpowering still?
That's good for me.
I think it might actually be a little bit too low.
Mido giving us a stick upgrade there, which is about the best thing I've seen Mido give for a long time.
Thanks.
So,
Alright, there's Hellknight picking up the horse. So we've got really nice warp songs early. Having that Minuet and Bolero at the start is super nice.
It looks like Graveyard is also Path to Courage. Now, we haven't gotten actual path counts yet.
Right. But we're about to.
Oh, and here we go.
For those who are unfamiliar with Triforce Blitz, 3 of these hint stones will tell us how many steps are on our paths to the various things. 3 for power.
3.
11 for wisdom.
8.
11 for courage.
And DC is
DC.
3, 11, 11. Wow.
Yeah, you see that 11.
Was that what?
That 11 looked like an 8 to me. I need to find out how to make this a lot bigger.
Interesting. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that 11 is probably gonna be pointing towards either Spirit or GTG.
Yeah, I mean, that's... will it be GTG when we have opponents already?
We don't have opponents at
Spirit on
series.
courage, there you go, you called it. I think you did, baseball.
Yep, looks right.
Yeah, so when we have opponent right off the bat, GTG is basically already accessible.
Nocturne is vanilla. Shanok is on Bencat.
Mido Provido with the lemon lollipop. Which, as we all know, is so very useful in these settings.
Right. Alright, now we're gonna jump into... Looks like Ego's jumping into the kind of the starting meta, doing adult CAC first in the Graveyard.
Okay. I'm going to see if I can make the screen a bit bigger for you guys, so just bear with me as you might see stuff jump around a bit, okay?
No worries, man. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Now that's not bigger, but at least the frame, at least I can read the text now, so that's
Okay,
that's
so
something.
you can is it better now?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
better.
that's a solid size.
Okay. Oh, hang on. What about that?
DMT Path of Power.
Interesting.
Yeah, Sodium, I appreciate the hype, but damn, dude.
I was referring to the power path, but yeah, no, looks great.
No, I don't mean on your end, Kalo. I'm talking... I just meant for what they're seeing in Discord. Hey, Sodium. Nightbot just said, nah.
Now, there's your opponent
There's
on
those.
storm check.
Nightbot's come for blood today.
Oh, and we're buying a shield already. Alright. Always nice to see it. I used to meme with never buy a shield, but now that I've actually played the game, I kind of have to. I kind of need it.
Yeah. I was going to say before, when you spoke about it before, it's like, interesting how it changes when you're actually playing and not just watching. It's like,
Right.
actually, yeah, shield's kind of useful.
Those moments where it's like, wow, I could really use one of those right now.
Yeah.
Not changed your mind on chickens, but I guess.
Shield grave is nothing. So with Graveyard being path,
Oh, yuck.
nothing in Shield grave. Looks like Egodev's going into Dampe. Check the TARDIS box. $5. I'll openly admit that the Dante race was like one of the most difficult things for me to figure out how to get done consistently.
Too many times when I was learning it, I would like take the wrong way, and then I was like, I know it's not that way, I know it's not that way, but I went anyway, and then I felt like an idiot. So it's sort of burned into my brain now.
Oof. One bonk. One fiery bonk for Egodev.
You know, Purple, you joke about that, but I can't even get my Dompe races under 130. Dude, I'm sure that I was pulling for you that whole time. I'm sure that felt rough, but I'm glad that it was such a good race, honestly. Alright, what does Dompe have for us today? A bottle!
It was a high quality item we knew we were going to need.
So, who wants to go ahead and say it the first time? We have a bottle.
Well, I guess it's time to rush ice, isn't it?
There it is, thank you.
Hey! I was going to say it, but I was like, no. Let's get Roden and Blooded in and get him to say it.
Oh, Hellknight getting
We're about a
roasted by
$2 rush
Dompe.
ice person.
Sorry. It's a little bit awkward because you guys are coming through my speakers instead of my headphones, so it's hard for me to tell when you guys are talking sometimes, and I accidentally will interrupt you. Because that's how it has to be when restreaming, who knew?
Yeah, who knew, right? I mean, yeah, the chat pointed out that KLO, 50 seconds Dompe for Egodev is pretty good considering he got bodied by a flame. Like, that could have been a really fast time.
I would like to point out that I'm a little bit surprised that Dompe's fireballs are slowing Hellknight down as much. You'd think with a name like Hellknight he'd be used to hot things.
He was he not born in the fire? Molded by it?
There you go.
I mean, you'd think so,
And
right?
an easy 53 for his bottle.
Is that strength? On top of DC, yep.
Alright, so
You
both
got a
runners
gore
now have a
on
bottle.
top of DC.
And a strength.
Pretty
Nice
sure
early
Ego went
Sphere
to
Zero strength.
Mido's house, right? So he also has the lemon lollipop?
He does have a lemon lollipop.
Yep.
Unless he save scummed it, which I don't think he did.
God, I hate it when she does that.
We'll also have the Zora Sapphire as well.
Well, we have strength and or bombs, which means...
Forest,
Rush DC.
Jabu, DC, Deku, Fire, Water. I think. Probably won't be necessary, but still kind of nice information to have. We know which what dungeon songs are that. Purple, I think that's right, yeah.
What hint is hiding?
Water
Waterfall's
foolish.
foolish. That's
Love to see that.
yeah, definitely.
Not gonna lie, still have yet to run a seed where anything was in water. Oh, big boy.
Nice place for choose. Always enjoy getting choose in DC.
Those two shots looks like Slingshot game didn't really have anything.
So we know Nocturne is behind Jabu, DC, and Deku. So that's interesting. But all the child dungeons are the first three of the collectible medallions, and Jabu's obviously
We're already getting calls for that
one
piece
song.
on work one. I'll be real, when I saw It was really funny in that earlier one today because as soon as someone picked up that long shot, I had said like not even 30 seconds before, watch it be the long shot and you have to go do more first.
Cursed.
It's like I'm a genius.
You saw the Matrix.
An evil genius.
Whoa, deja vu. Alright, we got a version of chickens into Dongo's Cavern, so, yeah, that's the thing. It's happening.
It always feels good when you can get, like, all the chickens on the first try.
3 out of 3 from Hellknight, the swag.
That's always so satisfying when you get just 3 in a row.
Didn't get paid out for it, unfortunately, but you know,
I mean,
still good.
You got paid in the satisfaction of that one.
Yeah.
Now, does he vault the tree for the skull? Yep.
Sense of pride and achievement, which, you know, that's worth more than any rupees.
Hellknight picking up the skull. We've got a skull. Alright, now just as
We
a
got some
reminder...
more big chests coming up in DC.
Ooh,
Another
little bomb bag? Damn it! Oh,
No, it's a mirror shield.
Well,
AD intensifies.
okay, so Mirror Shield. Unroll the Hord's Piece.
As a reminder for people who are not familiar with these settings, 30, 40, and 50 are dead, and 20 is a, I believe, a sometimes or an always?
Always in.
Always. Okay, so you at most will have to do 20, and at... Oh, hello, big chest. Oh!
Oh, stacked DC. There's
I
piece number
apologize
1.
for that outburst.
That's gotta be how it has it.
That's a thing.
There's no way it can be anything else. So, piece of
Alright,
power.
Egodev with the advantage.
So just rush DC. Works in standard. Works in Triforce Blitz. It's always good.
Yeah, so you'll see a yellow stopwatch icon on Egodev's tracker. That means that if the time limit or the game were to end right about now, it means that if there was a tie in number of pieces, Egodev would be the winner.
Meanwhile, Hellknight getting the Song of Time from Saria.
Time is a nice song to find. It means the toilet's available.
Or will be available, yes.
You didn't see me, but I just smiled and did a thumbs up.
You just want to put that juju onto the seed, don't you?
You know
Also,
full well I want that juju, absolutely.
I'm pretty sure, I don't remember who it was or whether it was both of them, but we definitely got the horse from Storms, from the windmill.
Oh yeah, they definitely have a horse.
Yes. Epona was
Or do
Storms.
they have Saria's? I thought it was the horse. No, it was Saria's, I'm just dumb.
Yeah, no, the horse was in the windmill, and Saria's was Minuet.
Right. Wait, oh, so they found the horse in addition.
Yes, they've got the horse in the windmill.
Huh.
At least, I know one of them's definitely got it, which is Ego. I don't know if Hellknight did.
Roll boys, let's throw this money on the ground.
Yep.
You know, I never understood that. Why wouldn't you just take a green one out? You get all this money, just take a
Didn't
green
give
one
somebody
out.
money, but they got a full wallet. It's like, well, I guess I can give you $1. You don't have to give them the whole 200.
Yeah. Don't question Zelda Ocarina of Time logic. It's hard enough questioning randomizer logic, let alone the logic of the crazy people who coded this
Theory
game.
on the randomizer logic is it makes sense if you don't think about it.
Yeah, so Time was the song at Long Ranch, right?
Yes.
Because otherwise Egodev would have it too.
No. Time was Saria's.
Minuet check. Time was Minuet check.
Oh, there's the bomb
Oh,
bag.
there's
No.
the bomb.
No, it was Saria's. Time was
Sorry,
Saria's.
there we go.
Alright, we got boomers.
And Epona was definitely a windmill, for sure.
Yeah, but you know what they say about logic, Kalo? Not even once.
Hyrule Field, Path of Wisdom.
Why strength 2 purple? It was on the right side. So, just bombs would get in there, right?
So for Hyrule Field, I'm going to assume that means irons for Snuggy Hole.
Also, we know Market is foolish. We're not getting a treasure chest game today, so, gamblers in chat, I'm sorry.
Looks like just a bloopy on top of the volcano.
Oh, could be. Gotcha. Yeah, Market is foolish. That was a hint. That was in, I believe, the Gingersonny maze.
I'm also with you as well, Purple. I'm not sure why Egodev didn't just finish DC to get Ganon's castle access, since it was fair anyway, but I'll just get the piece and dip, which, yeah.
I mean, you still got an early piece, not like you can really complain. Trail to
No,
Path
it's
of
true.
Power.
It's our second one of those, I think.
What was in the trail? We haven't... Was there something on top of the cavern?
Strength,
Strength
That
one
was a strength,
is on
okay,
top of
got
DC.
so that'll be it.
I mean, I don't know. I guess getting the piece in DC and dipping would make more sense because that has to be your power path. So wisdom and courage are going to be, even if one of them is locked behind strength 3 light trial, you're going to have to go through at least one dungeon, maybe fire. So I don't necessarily hate getting the piece and dipping out of DC.
I think that was a Lostwood's Foolish there as well.
Oh.
There's a bow in the wall.
So, basically, the bottom line is, if that... Oh, didn't get the void, just burns. Rough.
F.
Not like it really makes a difference. Get the F's in chat. So if that bomb bag was the first one, then that means either Hammer or Strength 2 are behind Strength 1?
Yes.
Hey, I'm wounded. Run, Ego, run!
Looks like Hellknight's routing and Dampe digging here.
You know, I just really hope that they do at least get Strength 2 somehow. I mean, obviously, the logic says they have to. I just really hope they do, just because how fitting is it to be able to spam those silver gauntlets on the race of the guy behind the silver gauntlets? Yo, jump
Jabu
Foolish,
Foolish.
hell yeah. Water dungeons can eat a big one today.
Well, it doesn't mean we don't have to go there.
True.
If there's a song behind it. But, probably not, hopefully.
Minuet was their starting song, right?
No, we started with Bolero.
No, Bolero. They started with
they immediately
Bolero.
went Bolero got Minuet from the crater, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Got it.
Doing some nice skull collecting.
It was pretty
Just
great when you
because.
see just immediate simultaneous Bolero songs. And hey, Ego taking it easy on the trackers, letting them see up close and personal what the dungeons are.
Very nice of him. Much appreciated.
Interesting that the Burning Tack is locked by child dungeons exclusively. It's a nice little surprise there.
And yeah, with Shadow and Spirit being the stones, we really don't want an ADC to...
And to make it even better, we know Nocturne's vanilla.
It's a scale digged up from the ground, that makes sense, I guess.
So Nocturne vanilla really makes that fun. Also, we missed the bow for Ego. There we go.
Hellknight pulling out CL for Composer Grave.
Oh, so he has CL? When the frick did he get that?
No idea?
Like,
Oh, Lon
he didn't
Ranch.
keep up with all the various moves they got.
Right, it was Lon Ranch, according to baseball.
Oh, ZL was at the ranch. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, Malin had CL. Grand City was path. So bombs is path? No. Is those no, because those bombs were either bomb locked or strength 2 and hammer locked.
Yeah, that was me, baseball. I just have a bunch of
Nice
stuff.
Requiem.
Sorry. I'll leave it for you now. Oh yeah, Shattuck, how's your internet going? You back up and running? I guess I can just type to you. I'll call you out in the stream. My bad. I don't pay attention to say.
So Hellknight using flame storage to light torches for a big chest.
Getting the flame storage correct as well, and it's a slingshot. I mean, like, Could still be
Graveyard
useful.
was passed
We've
though,
seen it.
right?
Yeah, we got scale and slingshot so far from there.
Yeah, he found it. So far, the graveyard's had a bottle, a scale, and a slingshot.
Wait, there was a bottle in the graveyard too?
Yeah, and this shield wave wasn't there.
Jeez, 2 bottles already? Why are we not in Ice Cavern? F.
I'm gonna check out Child Spirit and see what Requiem holds.
I mean, collect the songs, absolutely.
Let's all squint and see if we can work out what's on top of the arch. And Hellknight checks it on the way back. That's that water foolish again. So it's both of those hints.
Is that part where I gotta lean forward and squint?
It's just a piece of art. It's fine.
Piece of art.
Now-
King-size candy bar.
Serenade on Ocarina, so we don't need AD.
Oh, that's good news. And there's Prelude as well, so that's a nice quality of life.
Now, because that bomb bag we found in Goron City is bomb locked, that grotto is out of logic for Ego, correct?
I believe that's yes.
I mean, obviously we see that he's got also the out of logic train tickets, the mice, but at the same time, it's good to remember that that's not in logic. Oh, Hellknight actually going in for Child Spirit here.
Yeah, makes sense. Like Purple was saying, because the slingshot could be path,
It's true.
so early slingshot checks you can do. We know Lost Woods is foolish, right? So it
Double
can't
nut
be
into the
for
slingshot.
can't be for targeting woods.
Ego has rank.
Wait, when did he get ran? This is so difficult with this screen so small.
So the
Where was
toy
rank?
chest is a small key because the chest does match the contents here. Ooh, missed the nut on the scout.
Ooh.
Oh,
So he definitely at least has to go over and get it if, for no other reason than
yeah.
Mm.
Spirit Key logic.
So,
There's
Star, you
two chests
mentioned about the
Hellknight
rank.
can do right now. One of them's nothing, the other one's key.
Do you remember where the rank was from at all? Because I don't even remember him picking it up. I don't think anyone knows. It's all a bit confusing. Yeah, if HK finds it, we'll know.
Did Hellknight ever get the Dodongo's Cavern path hint? Where was that anyway?
I want to say it was a grotto that Ego dropped into, but I don't remember which one.
Let's see. Because obviously, unless he pulls 2 pieces, that does have Ego as the advantage right here. But once so early in DC, he's probably thinking, well, with a 3-path hint, he's probably thinking he can go do that basically any time.
Yeah, because a 3-path hand really does kind of limit where it could, it's got to be something early, maybe early, early fire, early forest. DC, inside Ganon's castle, any one of those places that's relatively shallow would fit.
Yeah, only insane people wake up to do these later. Oh, hello, big chest. Wake up to do these races. It's me who woke up to do this. Oh, it's DLC in Spirit Temple. You gotta love it, especially with a foolish water temple.
Yeah.
Well, looks like it is those iron boots, so might as well go check Soggy Hole and Hyrule Field.
Yeah, we know Hyrule Field is a path.
If there are any Jackstronomy gamers out there, there's a DLC emote that would be wise right about now. Alright, Ego right behind Hellknight, well not right behind, but now following in what he's already done, checking 1-1 Ranch. So he's about to find his lullaby here. So yeah.
Now the question is he if he gets Zeal, is he going to race immediately to Composer's Grave, or is he going to continue south towards Lake Hylia first?
I mean, I think it's good to get songs early, especially in these types of settings, just so that you have those options available, because you need to be able to go, where you can, when you can, because you know exactly what those hints are, you need to figure it out. You know?
Yeah, thanks. I also to chat for checking with VOD for us to work out where the heck that boomerang came from, because everybody missed it.
Get the woods.
Not going to be anything.
Yeah, I think they're just doing the whole switch route kind of thing. One did one way, one's doing the other, and now they're swapping.
Hell Knight off to
Or
the river.
maybe not. I mean,
Oh, wait, is he going Z? Is he going to the domain?
could be.
Yeah, might do river and then come back up
Okay,
again.
that's nothing. That's a hint. Oh!
Inside Ganon's
Okay.
castle. Really should have just finished DC.
Now, what's the
But,
bridge condition
okay.
in these settings?
One reward. That's why we're saying that he should have finished DC. You could have
Got
in
it.
there
So if
because
so
he could have
clearing
got
any
into.
dungeon gives you Ganon's castle, which is Path of Wisdom, which is 11 steps.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a thing I would do. Yeah, for sure.
Starting to feel like I need to lean towards that Strength 3 light trial.
Maybe. Quite a way off that yet, but I'm here for it.
Z targeting on Egodev stream was screwing with me right there. I definitely thought that because of just the angle they were looking, it said that he had 20 less runes for a second. Also, did we see what was on the arch? Hellknight just bought 3 beams.
It was a heart container,
Okay.
according to Purple. So, I'm not sure why buying the 3 beans.
Either
I
way,
feel like I feel like I've kind of learned that beans are always, if you find yourself over on river, getting beans is a good thing to have because it's such a hard thing to kind of casually route in.
Oh god, we're seeing chickens from Ego.
I mean, so does that mean that the box in the graveyard had something then? Because otherwise you'd only really need like 1.
I mean, the
Rather than
3 major
three.
places to buy your beans, or no, there's 4 major ones to buy beans for, and that's the Gulf Lake, Crater, Arch, and Graveyard, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure there's nothing in 3 of
And
them.
I think
So,
Hellknight's been to all 4 at this point, right?
apart
There's
from
Crater Wisdom.
Lake Hylia.
Adult Lake, I think, is the only place he's.
Well, that's the only place that you would use the beans for. There's nothing else. There's that graveyard path to Courage.
Alright.
The one that worked his way back up the river, probably to dip into Zor's domain.
So here's the question, does Hellknight go back to Crosswoods? Does he go into Domain? The choice is Domain.
Yeah, this makes total sense if you've got the CL. I mean, it doesn't even have any explosives, so there's not a lot else you can do in Lost Woods anyway. Which works out for Fogo because obviously we know it's foolish.
Did I
Egodev
miss something?
about
When did
to-
Hellknight get Prelude?
Prelude is on a Requiem. Check.
Damn, alright. Yeah, we already knew that one.
Yeah, Purple, I'm beginning to think that it doesn't have Rang either, because it's been a while since someone said they were going to go check the pod and we still haven't found it, so I'm thinking it wasn't that we were all blind and didn't see it, but that it just didn't happen.
Alright. Ego's got the slingy dingy. And he's probably
Egodev
also
going
doing
to...
Yep,
get
straight.
Prelude and do Child Spirit play.
Yeah, it's marked on the tracker, but nobody can remember where he got it. That's the thing. No one knows. I don't remember seeing it, and I don't think anyone in chat remembers seeing it, because otherwise they'd have said, oh, he got it from there. So but you're saying he himself has marked it on his own tracker. So that must be a mistake from him, I'm guessing. Because Purple's saying it wasn't on his pause menu, so...
Wait, so Ego doesn't have Ring?
Pretty sure he doesn't have Rang. Although, from what Baby Shark's saying, it sounds like he's marked it on his own tracker, which is why we've marked it, but...
Cool. Well, I guess we'll find out soon.
Yeah, we're going to find out basically now, because if he's got Rang, he'll presumably use it in here. But, pretty sure he doesn't, because, like I was saying, literally nobody remembered getting the Rang at all.
So torches and so domain was nothing.
Yeah, there's no boomerang. Sure.
Double defense.
Sorry,
Double
if
Ds,
everything
nice.
doubled in sound for a second, my bad. I'm trying to fix something and I made it worse.
Yeah, we've confirmed there's no rank, so that's good.
Alright, so I guess...
That was confusing me.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, it's not like it matters anyway. I mean, he's got a sling, so he's not gonna have a problem with Smart. Doesn't need to do Jabu because he's foolish. We definitely don't need the Ocarina of Time song. So, you know what? You can
We don't know about the Prelude song yet, though. So it's still possible.
I'm sorry, what's that?
We don't know what's behind Jabu though. This song. It could still be like something we need, like
No,
songs.
Jabu's
No, Jabu's foolish, but it's also the Forest Medallion, which means it locks a song.
Oh, okay. I hear you. I had trouble hearing you, but I hear you.
A lot of storms. It's really the big. I think that would be the big one.
Yeah, that's a good point. That would suck.
I mean, Jabu's alright, it's not that bad.
Has he realized that he doesn't have Ring yet? That's the real question.
I mean, I think must know, because he probably would have used it at some point.
Meanwhile,
Just hasn't had time to uncheck it, I guess.
shoutouts to our tracker, Baby Shark, who's watching their third cousin twice a year get fished up by you. Oh, for another strength! There's your second strength, everybody.
Alright, so strength 2 child fishing.
So, top of cavern, child fishing equals bomb bag in the Goron City maze. Right? Which equals DC.
Yep. So there's your three for power.
There you go. Wait, do the strings count since I don't think they lock each other?
Oh.
Because
Nope.
those aren't the steps, right?
Nope. They wouldn't, they wouldn't because they're equally accessible, so
Right.
neither one of them would count as path.
I mean,
DMC is path to wisdom, so you got a hint for DMT
okay, so
and for
apparently those
DMC.
strings might just lock the third. Which, while the third wasn't necessary for the bomb bag, it might be necessary in general. We do have an ITC.
And if we need strength 3 for light trial, then that would make sense.
Alright. Wait, so even though they don't block each other, they're still both path because you still need them? I mean, that's not confusing in the least, I promise.
As I understand it.
Yo, Hellknight got the DC hit, let's go!
So it was open grotto.
Alright. Hellknight is doing Valley Lake here?
It certainly is.
I mean, might as well
Yeah,
just
for
leave
it.
it so you don't have to come back to it for a bit. Although you do have preludes, I don't really... I mean, it's not a great idea, but it's not terrible either. I mean, getting the child sleep so you don't have to come back, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, just because you've got prelude still means you've still got to do age changes, which is slow.
Okay, thank you for
don't see
clarifying.
anything
Oh,
as
okay.
possible.
They don't need to lock each other because you need both. I see. I get it.
Okay.
Now, if you only needed one, then they wouldn't count because they're equal.
Exactly.
Alright, we're on board. We got it. Thanks, Chad.
Strength and bombs are the two things that always, like, as soon as I get them, I always have to do the, is this path, is this not path?
Yeah, and I have enough problem with just regular logic. This is just... yeah, you didn't see it, but like hand waving over my head thing.
It's simultaneously more powerful and also more confusing. The hint distributions and the hint itself
Alright,
is.
and the waterfall says... I didn't even see it.
There must be something.
I mean, it
Well,
might
up
have been
there,
the
so he must have seen something.
Oh, just a decoration.
And Egodev doing a full child climb.
Interesting. Really following the
Fire Foolish!
fire is foolish. Fire foolish.
Water,
foolish.
Jabu, and Fire. Those are interesting foolish dungeons. I actually really like that layout. Because I freaking hate those
That
dungeons.
really does narrow it down for you, because now that you can get the spirit, your other option... Ooh.
Oh,
Is that
there's
for
another
that? Is that
comeback.
Silver
technically
Gauntlet's
for
chest
logical
with
bombs?
another bomb bag. Right?
Could that be first logical bombs?
I would think that GC Maze is more easily accessible than that.
Yeah, because like the two strengths are basically spheres.
It's bomb locked. Yeah, because you have to throw the bomb at the wall to get the sun trigger.
Right, to get it in, there.
Yeah, so that is bomb locked, so that cannot be the first one. Also, is it you choose the hands as if you are the statue's point of view, so it would be the right hand? I don't even ever remember.
Yes. Yeah, that's Colossus right hand.
Yes.
Yeah. So that, okay, so Silver Gauntlet's his right hand. I'll be honest, I'll forget that in 5 minutes. Anyway.
Yeah, Egodev going back to being adult. So with fire, Jabu, and water all hinted at being foolish. No hook shot, so my brain would steer me towards like how can I get into forest at that point?
Hellknight with the bow.
Using
Alright,
the beam strats in the DMC.
I believe that's all
like
the projectiles in this scene, right? No, hookshot. It's still technically a projectile weapon.
I mean, yeah, you fire.
I guess.
Sort of. I don't know actually. Does it count if it stays connected? Is that still a projectile? I guess. Because like a harpoon would be a projectile, and that stays connected. So.
Now, did Hellknight go up to the Silver Gauntlet's chest?
No, he did not. He did not climb child.
Oof. Because that's 2 bomb bags he's missing. I mean, he is about to go DC, so he is going to... Or, DC, not GC. Never mind. Oh, but he's going to get his second strength on top of the cavern, so he's fine. Right?
I mean, it should do, yeah, as long as he knows to check there before going into GC.
Oh, purple. I'm so sorry.
It was a lot of effort for that skull.
Hey, I mean, you just want to get those skulls out of your thought process, you know? Trust me, as someone who's done a 70 skull seed recently, get them out of here.
Skull seeds are fun, I like hunting skulls. Not 70 maybe. But...
You know, nice peek from Hellknight. You can see that chest is not gold. But can see that that is.
Well, you know what time it's going to be.
It's emote time.
And there it is.
And would you look at that? The fearless leader of the Silver Gauntlets with the Silver Gauntlets. What a thing. How often
forgot to
you
use
say
channel points to unlock it, so I will do it in spirit.
I also use channel points to unlock something and you'll like it, I think.
Oh, it's interesting. I'm very intrigued.
I mean, look how evenly that space is. I mean, that's just a perfect emote.
That's really good. I like it.
Alright, more Crater to Wisdom. More bombs not exploding. There we go. Alright, now, we've already seen all the stuff Hellknight's about to do right now, but he's definitely... I would say there's no doubt he's not going to finish. Like, he's definitely going to do it. He got that IGC hit.
Yeah, with the IGC hit, there's literally no reason to not DC, especially because you're about to get
Now,
bomb juice.
in the river right now, did he get the hints from this area?
I think this is his... I don't remember.
He's definitely leaving like he did.
Yeah, gonna assume that they did.
All aboard the Out of Logic train. 1 ticket for Hellknight.
That's what you meant by train tickets earlier. I get it now.
I'm not even the one who came up with that. I don't even remember who came up with that.
I was like, why are you calling bomb juice train tickets? And I was trying to think what it could be about. And now it makes sense.
Alright, we're about to see Redead
You
Grotto.
go
We
back
haven't
to
seen that.
Rebed Grotto.
You know what else we haven't seen? A Kakariko hint.
True.
Which is always... We've seen a lot of G's in our hints. Wait, Goron City's is Wanderer and Power? I totally missed that. Interesting. Sometimes it'd be like that, though.
Hellknight definitely on the skull hunt to 8 there. Not taking any chances with 10 and 20.
So here we are at about 45 minutes into the race, and very interesting differences between what... Oh, he saw the gold chest. Between what people have here. It looks like they've... Oh, see, Ega's now back here, going to get the lizard.
Presumably Ego's seen that OGC hint now, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna get some back.
Yes, thank you.
Didn't
Thank you,
even
Night
set
Five.
up the shortcut before we
We do
over,
know
so-
about the stream we're watching right now. Thank you, Night 5. I also don't know what the next restream is, so sorry. Hey, guess what?
Well-
There's a lot of possible restreams.
Yeah, there's a lot going on tomorrow.
So
It's a Saturday.
if you're a volunteer and you want to see one of these races, throw your name down on a race.
There's
or
at least one that looks like it'll probably happen, but as for the rest, I'm not so sure yet.
I know there's supposed to be one at 10 p.m. Pacific, 1 a.m. Eastern Standard. If I remember correctly.
Why
And
is
there's-
that? You said 10 p.m.?
Pacific time, so like 1 a.m. Eastern. Maybe a
Oh,
little
yeah,
late.
yeah,
getting
yeah.
out.
Little Miss Rappling Ace Dante.
That's like 6 a.m. Yeah, because I thought that was interesting because they've got one like that time, and we've got one actually during the day as well.
That's a
which
fun
is
time for the Europeans to
crazy.
have to come out and play, you know?
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get too many
Yeah, I don't
specific
either.
restreams, but I think you're right.
I'm sure it'll be a great race, but
Their race 2 is at a reasonable time. That could probably fit before the other race, but it's probably not happening. But we'll have to see.
there actually is a race worth a straight-up shout-out tomorrow. and that's tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. So that would be 8 a.m. Pacific, I believe 5 p.m. Central Eastern. Central European, excuse me. What the hell's happened versus Huffpuff? Game 3.
Yeah, that was only just
Game 3.
that was literally just put on like tonight, so people probably haven't seen it yet. But I'm sure
Tomorrow?
it wasn't. No, I mean added to the list, like literally.
Okay.
Like,
oh yeah. I mean, I'm the one
because it
adding
wasn't
the
on
list.
there
I would
earlier.
know that.
Sure.
Yeah, so that one we can probably get volunteers.
Dude,
for.
I've added so many races to that list. I don't know which way is up anymore.
I don't blame
All right,
you, that list
nice T-shirt from the Lizard Boy.
is crazy.
And blink and you'll miss him. See ya.
There we go. So both runners now have access to Gandalf's Castle, which is nice. Looks like we're going to get adult shooting as well, which is always good. Remember to do it as soon as you get a chance, because if you don't, you're going to forget it till like 1 hour 45.
Wow,
And then you'll feel bad.
dude. Wow. Okay, I guess we're just doing the call out here. Okay.
Oh, what, did you do that? If so, it wasn't a deliberate. It's just something that, like, even top runners have done. That's why I mentioned.
What? Baseball, we know he's awake. We're watching him.
Maybe he's just played so much of his game that it's just like sleep play.
Nah,
He's on autopilot.
Hell Knight marches to the beat of Hellknight's drum, and it's great. Alright, Ego's now going to definitely head into IGC, Hell Knight probably right behind him. Hell Knight only has 8 skulls, or is he going to turn in 10 before he goes?
He's only got 8, I think, so he won't be able to turn in 10.
It would suck to leave with only 8 right now, but at the same time, I don't think it's worth it to sit around for 2 skulls. Waste that time when you've only got 2 hours at most to do the seed.
I mean, can't even get any skulls here as adult anyway, so...
Believe it or not, Shenik, I actually asked him his secrets on that. I asked if he was okay because he did 3 restreams in one day. He's like, yeah, I'm fine. I just, during the restream, I just get up and go do some programming or clean up or whatever. And that's why we always think he's asleep, because he's not
Nothing
here.
ever goes wrong.
Egodev actually sensibly getting some Hyrule Field checks in.
We do have that Hyrule Field wisdom. Did we find anything here?
Not yet. We haven't really seen anything yet. Remember, he's got the horse, which is good. It's like, yeah, why hike when I can just call opponent?
Now, while it's true that Ego does have a half an hour lead on finding that Triforce piece, as soon as that second Triforce piece shows up, if Hell Knight's the one who finds it first, that advantage is his now.
Yeah, that's a good thing about this set, because it can swing either way at any point.
Now, we know it's not going to be here, because we've already seen this, but at the same time, it's a thing.
We know it's a possibility.
Yeah, they've got to figure out 11 steps to find their other pieces.
Shot?
And it's definitely in a dungeon,
Bye-bye.
which means...
Okay, so the Iron Boots are 100% DLC today.
Gee, what a shock. Hi, Jax, wherever you are.
And not the good
Hellknight,
DLC, the £8 NFT linked DLC that nobody wants. Oh, Hell Knight.
That's
There you go.
2 failed chews on that wall, that's rough. And then he
Oh,
stuns it.
no.
Oh, there you go. He got there. But I think he already did most Lost Woods, didn't he?
Except for the 2 bomb grottos.
Okay.
Still nice to know that you don't necessarily have to go back and do this, because those are 2 checks that can always kind of linger in the back of your mind.
For sure. Alright, and here is Remote Grotto.
Hell Knight definitely getting his money's worth with the beam that he planted in DMC.
Early, why
It was
not?
hinted, so one of these has to have something in it.
I mean, it's Minuet. They literally got that like 10 seconds with the seed.
Or Hyrule Field?
Oh, no, sorry, I thought we were talking about Hell Knight in the crater. My bad.
Oh.
My bad. I mean, it could be the... Oh, no, it can't be. It can't be Ocarina of Time, because that's Serenade. Because, trust you don't want to ever forget that that's a possible thing in your logic, if that's a possibility. So yeah,
True.
what is the Hyrule Field thing?
Not this, so it must be on the scrub.
But didn't Hell Knight check? Oh, he didn't have bombs when he was here.
Nope.
He did open. He didn't do remote or this one. Oh, by the way, nice rupees for Egodev.
Nice.
Mark that off your Big O cards. Survey says. Oh, the chew strat.
5 strats.
Hey! Oh!
Damn.
Oh boy. Oh no!
Could that be just for composer?
That's not
For
terrible,
the
but it
slingshot.
does mean they would have to clear Jabu and Deku because it's vanilla. They'd have to clear Foolish Jabu and find Kakiri Sword to get to Deku in order to get Nocturne for that to actually be worth something, and that seems like it's the only thing there in the field.
It could be that, or I think, you know, Ginger, I think you might have a point with, was that supposed to be for the slingshot?
Yeah, because we got the slingshot in the... We did it out of logic with the flame storage
for
in
Composer
Composer's
Grave.
Grave to get the slingshot.
Oh, okay, I hear you, I forgot that you need actual fire for that. Good call. Hey, Hellknight's got his boomers!
Or it could just be in Wasteland as well, I guess.
Yeah, that Din's for
Din's for slingshot would be an amazing shot, incredible. Yeah, that's such a weird way of doing it.
That would be a stretch, but that would hurt my brain.
By that same regard, is it not possible for Wasteland to also be something with an 11-step path?
Could be.
That's definitely possible, especially if we have to route in like magic and lens somewhere.
Oh yeah, magic might be helpful. What do you mean? You don't have to kill Ganondorf.
Egodev getting another IGC hint, and I think this time is actually going to go check finally. So we're going to have a look at what's in there.
Did I just like miss everyone doing IGC? I thought they would have done that more sooner than that.
Nope. This will be our first time.
Yep, this will be our first peek.
Also, if that third strength is hard or strength 2 locked, then Egodev's hurting by not going child fishing. 20 dead, that's fine.
Yeah, when Egodev will get back to child fishing is a good question.
Because I don't think there's a lake hint, is there? There is not.
No, there has not been a lake hint, and lake is always, especially without Serenade, like, and Egodev doesn't have scale either. So lake is one of those things that's like kind of hard to mentally just like, you have to like commit to going to it at that point.
Yeah, no, he's definitely not in like bad shape, but those are things that you definitely have to be worried about as an Egodev fan there.
Are we about to see a Rush Ice here from Hellknight?
Speaking of
I think
Egodev
we
fans,
might be.
For our fellow Portuguese speakers, we do have a Portuguese restream going on at !Brazil in the chat. So if you want to see this, hear this commentary with less memes and more Portuguese, go ahead.
More talent.
Sorry, what was
Probably better descriptions. better logic,
yeah.
Better descriptions. If you speak Portuguese, we probably recommend going there. Yeah, HK definitely playing to win because he's Russian ice.
I mean,
Let's go.
baseball, sometimes you just gotta find the pieces. That's how this works.
And
boy,
here's
what did he go to
possibly what we've...
Oh!
It's a hook shot, yeah. That is almost
So-
half.
That's a thing.
About 40% of the game just opened up.
That's a nice find before going into
Hell,
Shadow
missing
Trial
the
too.
whip skip.
That was
Especially-
really a nice find.
Especially with that chest, yeah.
Oh boy. IGC, baby. Yo!
Oh,
Nice!
Debated.
Hard required, let's go! I love to see it. I do.
He's got to choose. Is he going to go into Spirit Trial while he's at it?
Alright, now as Egodev walks by Light Trail, you will see him look over very longingly and sigh as he continues to Spirit Trail here.
Hellknight having a little bit of trouble with the sort of skip here.
Save only 1.5 hearts. You gotta be real.
On the plus side of that hook, if they don't find the long shot, we might see the hook onto the spirit elevator gag. I'm a personal fan of that one. I just find it a lot of fun to do. Purple. Didn't someone also do the... Was that you, Purple? I remember seeing it in one of the, like, Triforce Blitz, like, this is how the settings work kind of races. Was that you? I don't even remember at this point.
We got 3 big chests IGC, so we've got what? Hook, Stone, Begoni, and Shoes.
As a reminder, Chews are not in Logic, but they are in the big shiny chests. Because everyone needs big and shiny chests. Oh, nice hovers!
Okay.
That's big!
Right.
Nice quality of life. Especially if you're about to go into a ice cavern. It's pretty
Hovers
nice fun.
make everything easier. There's very little that are not improved by hovers at this point.
Yeah, they're one of the items, but there is no negative. And that's just purple.
Alright, looks like under the lake is nothing.
I think that was a recovery bird, but I've got terrible eyes.
No, because I'm pretty sure it would be like white if it was a recovery hut. Because of the...
And meanwhile, we've got Egodev making those dinosaurs extinct. Oh, and bonking. Well, I'll leave the math with the path numbers to you guys. That is not my bag.
I'm trying to think, like, so inside, if we're talking about the inside Ganon's Castle's path to courage, that's got to be pointing at the hook shot.
So here's Forest, which honestly makes sense. Are we about to see a baby shark happen? That's right, Shark. I'm calling you out for that clip. In a practice match they just went in here to play density and just did this first chest and it just was their piece.
Nice.
Sometimes you get lucky, you know.
Yeah, why not? Sometimes you can just go into DC in like the first 20 minutes and find a piece as
Reaction
well.
was top tier.
It's like sometimes you get lucky and, you know, you're quick, and sometimes you roll a 000 seed and all 3 were in light trial.
Ooh.
Huh. That's a thing.
And you break your brain.
You know.
Purple, you took the words right out of my mouth. Rather be lucky than good, which is just as well because I'm not good.
He could have up to 6 goals there, so catching up from that a little bit. And here's our first check in ice, and it's a big one. And we're going to have to wait a little bit longer.
What I don't like to see are those ice keys.
Yeah.
The true final boss.
Egodev doing
Oh, nice!
my favorite ring.
If we were playing
Time
standards,
saves are really nice in 2-hour-long races.
well, if you actually had to beat any bosses, yeah. But
Yeah, fair. I mean,
more like
for
it's
Iron Knuckles, it's nice.
10-minute time save with the Iron Knuckles, yeah.
Oh, fine. I am a fan of the big stabby.
Oh yeah, I mean, find it, you're never going to complain. I mean, okay, probably would have preferred it to be a Triforce piece, but, you know.
I mean, fair.
You know, it's a quality of life item, right?
Yeah. It's really a matter right
So
now of hovers and strength 2 versus hookshot when it comes to what they've got.
Was that another bomb bag as well in the freestanding? There, it looked like.
Sorry, what?
think in ice that was a bomb bag in the freestanding crystal.
Oh,
Obviously,
so
HK's
another
not going
bomb,
to get
so
it,
that's all 3 bomb bags?
but I think that's our bomb bags, yeah.
By the way, happy 1 hour. We have officially hit the 1 hour threshold, so there's 1 hour left to play. Both runners will be done at the end, just because that's how this works, unless they find all 3, of course. But in the meantime, I'd like to give a shout out to those 2 that you see on your screen, Egodev and Hellknight. Egodev from Brazil and Hellknight from Luxembourg, putting on a great show. We're definitely seeing all the different variations they're doing, and it's very interesting to watch, even if I don't understand a damn thing. Hellknight, of course, we're of course not biased because, you know, Hellknight runs this channel or anything.
Our jobs totally aren't on the line when he goes and watches the VOD again, so... like, we're absolutely not watching ourselves.
Quick shout outs to our trackers. This isn't baseball, Baby Shark, Braid, Purple, and Shannock for helping with the utter... I don't even know what to call it. Utter insanity that is all of these different notes and items just coming so fast, so quickly, and trying to keep up with the madness. It is not as easy as it looks, at all. Also, nice dodge. Oh, there it is, never mind. And, of course, to our, if I remember the command, Race Mod, Baseball, also tracking. Baseball, doing the double duty. So, yeah, thanks.
Speaking of double duty, we
I don't know
have
what you're talking about.
very own CMO to start.
No, what are you talking about? I'm not doing anything.
Who's somehow keeping this restream together and commentating at the same time, which is a pretty tough job. Yeah.
No easy task.
It is a bit jerry-rigged, but we're still going. It's the important bit.
But also, of course, a big shout out to Gingersonny and Ronin Traveler for coming on and keeping me company here. Ronin, of course, going to shout out, literally getting the comms roll about 2 hours before this race. A brand new commentator here. So you'll love to see that. And they're doing a fine job. Oh, nice storms in Ice Cavern. You always rush ice.
Yep, rush ice pays out.
And that's the thing. So now we haven't gotten any bottom of the belt hints. So do you immediately just bail and go, or?
I think Hellknight's on his way into Ganon's castle finally. Egodev has done a few checks in Forest and then has taken the shortcut, which is another nice thing in these rules. In Jabu and Forest we have the shortcuts pre-ranked, so it saves a lot of time, because most people would choose to skip Forest as much as possible if they could. Especially
if I could rewind to our shoutouts real quick, I do need to call one thing out. One of our trackers actually lost their internet and came back just to make sure we had, you know, enough people covering and tracking this. Shannock, thank you so much for helping us out. Also, Egodev, not getting the one cycle, but definitely owning Phantom Ganon in his own tennis game. I had to open my big mouth, I'm sorry, Egodev.
Stream.
Bet Egodev wishes I had that big Goron someday.
No, ironically, doing the Master Sword tennis, I literally just spammed the attack and it just somehow worked out for me, so I mean, sure.
I don't think I can do Phantom Ganon without a bottle. Like, I'm just so bad with the sword.
How long have you been playing Rando, Ronin? Oh, nice.
January.
Oh, okay, yeah, so slightly longer than me, but not by much.
I don't know, maybe 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah, it is not an easy thing to learn the different weapon strats for the same bosses. Yeah, it does work.
Oh yeah,
it's a different timing for sure, but it does work.
Yeah, you just never see anyone do it. I've never seen anyone actually do it. Like, always use the bottle on Ganondorf, but I've never actually seen anyone use a bottle on Phantom Ganon.
The problem is if you get into it after, I got into it after watching all of you glorious folks running through some of these seats. So some of these, and I never played this game growing up. This was something I had a friend of mine get me into. So a lot of the strats that I, kind of watch, it was like, oh, that's just how you do that. Wait, there's another way to do that?
Hold up, is that one Tobias that we have seen?
It is a while Tobias has appeared.
Yo, what's up?
Sup Tobias?
Welcome
In the
And
place.
there's Hellknight. The HK gets the HK shot. I tried. I'm sorry.
The hell shot. That sounds a lot cooler than a hook shot.
You know what? Let's call it the hell shot. I like it. Let's go with it. Okay, so the third hint matters for that DMC to wisdom. So that's so we did get Minuet and the bow. So that means that both of those are now path, I guess. Well, I mean.
That would make sense. I mean, Forest is basically the only other adult dungeon that was not hinted foolish that we know we have direct access to outside of Shadow. And since both of these guys have been to Shadow, it would make sense to go deep Forest right now.
I mean, there's a reason he goes in Forest. Any snooters in chat, by the way?
Oh, is this it?
Could be this. Survey says yes.
Magic.
Magic.
That'll go for Dins.
More than
but
likely.
we know that Dins is puff, so that'll presumably be for that.
So the question is, are we going to have to go on the hunt for Rudo's letter and Kokiri's sword so that we can get an Ella Nocturne?
Imagine laughing at something without being muted. Could you imagine? Couldn't be me.
Surely not.
Egodev making his way through Forest with a bad case of the beeps.
Yeah. Please get some health. It's not health.
Nope.
I think that's the only reason to check that chest as well. It's probably annoyed at the beeping themselves.
Hellknight making his way through his Hyrule field checks. As soon as he gets down to the scrub and gets Dins.
Tied up on skulls now as well.
Yeah, I'm sure that the combined brain of chat has all of the knowledge we need on logic here. Nah, Shark breeze Triforce Blitz. I would guarantee they're correct here. Like, you know how, like, sharks normally are cold-blooded animals, right? Yeah, well, shark is a blitz-blooded animal.
Is a shark a cold-blooded animal?
What?
I think so.
I'm not actually sure. I guess it makes sense, because like,
Yeah,
it lives in water, and it would be cold.
Yeah, and our single wanderer was Goron City, or that bomb bag?
So far, I mean, we have the two things we got left in Goron City would be Pottery Game and Dancing Dad. So unless
True.
something's hiding on that,
And they did.
Which, to
they
be
do have
fair,
Sarius
all of
songs,
us
so they
that played
can't do
before-
Dancing Dad.
I was saying, to be fair, all of us that played the qualifier and skipped, Dins on
Oh.
Pottery because reasons.
Purple has a very good point. The bomb bag is Path Not Wanderer. Goron City has both. So there is something else there that is not required. Yep. We got you, Purple. You're right. You take all the things and you're like, oh wait, what about this? Oh wait, we already figured out that can't be true. Whoops. Alright. Hellknight going to see the scrub. And this was the Din's Fire.
I'm like gonna pick up Dins.
Like Egodev's going back into Goron City. As a child to clear out the checks has not been able to do.
Woohoo! I like it when my memes are actually based on fact.
Hey, I was right. Sharks are goblins. Makes sense. Wait, no, I said they were hot. No, I was. You were right.
Yeah. I said cold-blooded. I said baby shark was blitz-blooded. Child Goron City. Are we about to see Dancing Pot to see what that wanderer is?
I think we might.
To be fair, you do clear your paths here, I guess. Alright, Hellknight's second or third beam, not paying out here. Dancing Pot, I like it. I should know better than to contradict Google. See, usually when I meme at Baby Shark's expense, I get some shit right back, but they're kind of vanished, so I don't know where they are.
So we got Speed Bag.
Focusing on the sheep.
All I know is with the chat currently going on, I want to do the Breaking Bad, yeah, science, bitch.
Science, bitch. My favourite line from the video.
What did I do this time, Tobias? This time! Oh, okay, it's hockey related, that's fair. That makes more sense now. Hi, Baby Shark! Yo, the double chemist in chat. Baseball and Purple, both chemists. Well, sorry, Purple is physics,
trained
but the
chemistry,
degree says chemistry. Sorry, I can read, I promise. I can't.
Get 1 degree in something, you can do all 3 of them, can't you?
What's degree?
I'm sure you could do biology as well. All the same.
Alright,
Egodev getting Seed Bag on Dancing Dad and nothing out of Goron Pottery. So time to rush Twin Rova for Hellknight.
Now, remind me here, because I'm fairly certain of my general Zooter logic, but I don't know if it applies here to Blitz. Lab Dive is in logic with Gold Scale, not Iron Boots and Hookshot, even though you can do it with those. Correct?
Yes, I believe logically you're supposed to have Gold Scale.
Okay, yeah, because I thought of it when he went by, when he was at the lake just now. Hellknight did not check Lab Dive, even though he can with that hookshot, but it's not in logic, so it makes sense that, you know, not a reason for him to deal with it right now.
This is true, and especially, you know, if you spend some time out of logic, I mean, I know I personally have a habit of, if I go out of logic, I have a tendency to get myself a little lost.
The fly... The floating like, I love and hate it.
God. It's horrific. It's got to see that in my nightmares.
I appreciate it.
Like-likes are bad enough on the ground, but like-likes that can float, that's like my nightmare.
Flying pancake, hell yeah.
I'm gonna have nightmares about that.
I don't think the mirror can unlock the Iron Sadie because the irons were in Child Spirit.
Yeah, I don't think we've figured out because there's really only 3 things behind Mirror Shield. One of them being Twin Rova, and then the bomb mirror room as well. We haven't quite been there yet.
Okay, so that slingshot is probably the Wanderer since the other one was available at Compgrave.
Yeah, that seems accurate.
That seems valid. So here's the question. Perhaps someone can tell. Okay, why did Hellknight bail out of Adult Spirit?
I don't think he had enough keys.
I mean, he got one from Child. Where else would he get them? Or did he not pick it up? No, he definitely picked it up. I remember seeing it. There was a Child key.
I was gonna say he had to have. I don't know why he would have bailed. I could only be unless he couldn't progress. It's the only thing I can think of.
Maybe he didn't pick up the key, or maybe maybe you have to watch me do it. The Child side part that oh no, he did do that. He's got the iron boots. Oh yeah, that's HK's tech sculpts, by the way, so he can go to Kakariko and check what's there.
I think Purple's right. I think there must have been at least one fire locked key, because I don't think Hellknight did any of the fire locked checks.
Yeah, the chest that was unlocked by doing the torches in the front of Child Spirit was a small key.
Yeah, that's
because I remember seeing the silver lining drop.
Yep. Yeah.
Ego missed the hook shot. Ooh.
Oops.
Yeah.
Don't see that every day.
That's not a thing people normally do. I've totally done it. Hell. I just love to call it that file name whenever he saves quits. Now, another thing is we also haven't seen Kakiri Sword, and that is going to be necessary. We think. Because we think that Shadow might be required here. Right? I think that's what we were talking about.
Starting to kind of feel that. I mean, unless... I mean, it's really going to depend on what Egodev finds here in GTG.
Oh, fair.
Because, I mean, coming down to the 40-minute mark, you know, you start to kind of hit that panic button a little bit because your brain is kind of telling you basically got 2 dungeons left, and you can, like, really dig into, and you kind of got to figure out which 2.
GTG was available really early, though, wasn't it? Because they got Epona's, like, right off the bat?
Yeah, we got...
Yes, but so much of GTG's locked by both bow and the hook shot.
True. And that bow was on the crater wall. Hook shot was... Oh, good lord, that hook shot.
Hellknight obviously didn't get the Lost Woods Foolish. So, unless he's going hint. Don't think he meant to fall in the hole twice, but...
Alright, 40 minutes left, as you just said.
Egodev's going to do a quick HPA.
Yeah, so the HK must have just gone for the hint then, in that case. Makes sense. Easy, no problems at all for Egodev. SAA, worked out.
I was about to say better than NAA, but that's, you know, everything.
Just arrows on HBA. Interesting. So
Sun Song is on the Prelude check, locked behind Jabu, which is foolish, and we can't find Rudo's or the Ring. Huh.
Yep.
That's a thing.
I'm gonna say I'll be surprised if we
Ooh, double big.
finish the seed before 2 hours.
Okay, bow-locked bow, and... a t-shirt. Well...
Foolish Fire. Almost
a
certainly.
t-shirt for Foolish Fire.
What's that, Purple? Did you say something could just be for Spirit Key logic?
It certainly could.
Wow, how about that? There's a nice little document right here, and by little I mean 7 pages, about how that logic works.
If you ever can't sleep, it's always worth a read. No, I'm joking. It's actually really good.
Pull it up, turn on an auto reader.
Logically chaotic.
I didn't see any big chests in the maze, which will definitely shorten Egodev's stay.
And you know what, Purple? So will I, because I sure as hell won't know the answer. Alright, I think we're about to see our 10 skull check from Mr. Knight over here. Oh, is he gonna go to well?
I mean, he's here as a child.
That's not a
Definitely.
bad call. Storms was in ice.
Yeah, follow that ice being just a great place to go anyway. And,
Any of the items that led to ice, are they... What items on path led to ice? Wait,
I guess that's the
logic.
because he
has...
yeah, he
Oh, it's
Oh.
a scale. Ooh, yeah, scale.
That's-
Not needed. So, well, actually,
Oh, there's that lab
Diving.
dive we were talking about.
lab dive. Yeah, that's
He's a big boy for Egodev.
Oh, there's strength 3!
what
So
a
that means
location
it
to
wasn't
get
blocked by
strength to.
strength 2?
Wow.
Because it's before the strength block?
Yeah, that's not strength blocked by anything. So
And
none
that
of the
is a
strengths
fail.
blocked.
Kalo is correct.
That is a massive fail. Like, what a place for a strength to be right before the push block.
That is really good for you. Oh!
Oops. Well,
Oh, the side jump down into the well from Hellknight. He's pulling out all the stops here.
Purple, you're right. Hookshot was in Ganon's.
Okay, because the first bombs in Goron City Maze are behind Strength 2, that means Dodongo's Cavern is behind Strength 2, and there's no bottle, which means that that chest that was not physically behind Strength 2 was logically behind Strength 2. Yes. Welcome to Zooter, everybody. Yeah, those have to be the path. That is correct. Okay. Boy. No,
Shannon,
I don't believe
it
he goes into
peaked.
the maze yet, Shannon.
peaked the maze and it didn't look like there was anything. So, probably he's not too bothered.
Alright.
Hell Knight.
Another big boy in the bottom of the well.
Just a wallet.
Not what he wanted to see there. Okay, we should know by now that half of us don't actually find our targets when we're playing.
I think it's safe to say that I'm going to lean into my prediction at the beginning that we need we're looking at a light trial piece.
Yeah, the problem is neither of them have gotten their strength 3 yet because Hellknight hasn't been to GTG and Ego hasn't done child fishing.
Yeah, if it is in light trial, then I'd say that favours Hellknight because again, child fishing is very out of the way, but I can't see him avoiding GTG forever.
And the rough part is they've got about 33 minutes to find that next piece, otherwise it's Ego's game.
Yep. Hellknight hasn't been Forest yet either, has he?
Nope.
Nice, Ego. I love to see those.
So scientists enjoy wine, confirmed.
Alright, so here's the important question. Is Ego gonna get another freeze frame of a falling light link?
Could we get a prediction going?
Oh god, you're making me do work. Why? Sadie, help! Oh, no, I thought you were wrong, sorry. I can't read. I got your line confused with purpose. Purple, help! I want to do more work. Oh. Yeah, you'd think that I'd be better off after, you know, a 90-minute nap after work, but apparently not.
I don't find naps clear my head. I find naps just when I wake up from them, I'm just more confused
Naps make it
than
so
I
I don't
was
fall
before.
apart, and that's about it. And even then, it doesn't help. It doesn't even do that sometimes.
Naps? Question mark. What that?
It was actually really fun to wake up from my nap because I was working in a certain Baby Shark stream to yelling of things about rupees having crappy hitboxes and you know, that kind of thing.
She's not wrong. They do have crappy
No, not at all.
especially the silver ones, which I presume that's what she was wrong.
Lord Gesundheit's got us covered with booze.
Oh, I'll have some of that. Yeah, you can keep your wine, but I'll have
Cheers.
the XXX. I'll have the moonshine. Let's go.
Yeah, Hell Knight's not paying attention. We can drink all we want. It's fine. Oh, was that on purpose, Hell Knight? Oh, he's probably peeked both of those other chests. That probably was on purpose. Or at least I'm giving him credit for it, so let's go with it. And he's out of there! Requiem?
Yeah, same baseball. It's so difficult.
Yeah, yes! Totally. Anyway, CSR grid.
So it looks like we're seeing double child spirit.
Yo. Wait, but again, didn't Hell Knight already do this, or is he just trying to go further now?
Well, Hellknight didn't climb last time.
And, wait, where was the magic again? Forest Temple. He hasn't been there either. No, he did climb because he got the iron boots.
No, I think he did that as adult.
He has been. He went one more room. He went to the where the iron boots are, and then he left. He did not go to the statue room, the big statue.
Ah, that's
There we go.
right. So he only did childhood. Right. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, the chew shred. Correct. Yeah. Purple and I got the same brain here. The good news is, I think this really is the right play. He needs to get whatever keys to let him progress an adult. But the bad news is, Egodev's also doing this, so if there's a piece here, it's not going to help him. And, but of course, you wouldn't know that. Yeah, Egodev was here before, right? Because he did the Silver Gauntlets chest.
Correct.
And we found the bomb bag, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, we're in the last half an hour, everybody. I think he's trying, Sadie. I think that's his intention. That mirror shield path, you can't ignore it. Ego got the key and is now going back adult. So
Yeah, so that's the second fire locked key. So yeah, that's why Hell Knight couldn't do anything.
think
And had
that's
to come
just
back
the
here as a child.
And I suspect the Ego's probably going to do the same thing, Requiem back into spirit to...
Hell Knight losing flame storage, that feels bad.
Sorry about that,
he
had
had
to
Dins.
stock on snacks.
If only he had Dins and Magic. Sadly not.
A little more push, Dev, and
Alright. So, for fans of Hell Knight, while they're watching Egodev here, do not want to see a Triforce piece. Time to get rich. What if we die trying? Fairy?
Well, then you would be in a 50-cent album. And possibly a movie. Pretty sure he did a movie.
looks like Hell Knight's about to get that bomb bag here.
Hear me out on this, and you guys who are actually good at tutor can tell me if I'm wrong, because I probably am. If Hell Knight had 0 pieces, would it be a better play to try and go for a lab dive? I mean, he doesn't know that Ego doesn't have those scales, but I would think, based on where he found them, Dompe digging in 10 skulls, those aren't exactly easy chests to... Oh, hello, big one. Oh, nice.
Long shot.
Oh, well.
Oh.
Oh, the double! Oh, the double!
And a hammer. Oh, wow. Probably won't need either of them, but hey, it's good to have.
So, peace on Rova?
I feel like it kind of has to be, right?
Because we're still looking for why that mirror is a path, and those were not it.
Nope.
Those, I think, are probably just bait. And I think we're all thinking that. It unlocks Morpha and Foolish Fire Temple. Oh no.
Foolish water, foolish fire. Can't get me, game.
To confirm, the second room of Spirit Trail is that one with the crystal switch behind the locked door, right? There's no mirror shield thing in Spirit Trail, correct?
No.
No. Okay, big boy in here.
That ain't it. But that's magic percent, everybody. Mark your bingo cards.
So here's one. So here's a mirror check. Got backflip.
Not yet, Sadie, but we're going to see it in about 3 or 4 minutes, I think.
So, Shannick supporting my logic, which is never a good idea, but it happens. I mean, it's gonna feel bad for both of them. Oh right, there can't be a piece here. I'm smart.
But to your point, like, here's the real question. You've got 20 minutes left, and let's say for whatever reason, you just get the epiphany that Spirit here isn't where you need to be. Where would you go with the last 20 minutes, knowing Water, Fire, Jabu are out? You're probably not getting the Shadow.
Or Deku.
Here's the best part, though. That Dongo's Cavern Bridge Triforce piece that we found. Hellknight found it at 46 minutes. There is no way he feels comfortable. So he probably thinks that timer's going down minute by minute. He's probably getting confident as he goes. Now, I'm sure Ego's not confident either. But at the same time, Hellknight doesn't. Neither of them know that what the current status between them is.
True. If there's no piece on Rova, I might give Hellknight a little bit of an edge to go to GTG to get that third strength.
Problem is, he's still going to do Rova, which is going to be just time.
A good chunk of his time.
Yeah. There is no way he does not go all the way to Rova.
Yeah, Purple, you're right.
Yeah,
It's got to be
gotta
something.
That mirror.
Yeah, there's gotta be something.
There is definitely something logical behind these witches. And yes, I said witches with a W. Shit, Kalo. I mean, I know I said it, but good shot. We know that it's not AD, for sure. Serenade does nothing for us. At this point, it's probably not. It can't be wax. There's too many items there to do shadow as well.
I feel like Kokiri Sword really is the piece that would, if it's not a Triforce piece itself, Kokiri Sword feels like the piece that would make the most sense.
God, if she has Kokiri Sword, that's
Just rush. Just rush Deku and go get your Triforce
I mean,
piece.
yeah. I mean, Egodev would. Both of them would still have to go through the various dungeons just to find the chest. Because there's gotta be something there, right? So he'd still have to go to the top, not just burn away. Alright,
Exactly.
there's Rova. Yeah, for sure at this point, Shattuck. Please be a piece of art just for the lulz. Let it be just some obscure, dumb logic thing that it is.
I was gonna say, is there any troll items left?
Yep, we called that
It's
one.
a Kokiri Sword. There it is. Rush Deku, win the game. Let's go. So it's looking really bad for Hellknight. I think that's safe to say right now.
He's definitely in a rough spot, that's for sure.
Because there's no way he's like Egodev will be finished Deku before he'll have finished. Finished Twin Rover at this rate.
I would like to point out something that's probably not going to be enough by itself. But Hellknight has a little thing he found in Ice Cavern that might help him out here. And that's Big Stabby.
Save a couple seconds.
Yeah. Might save, like... Yeah, because Twin Rover isn't even the one, but, like, Big Stabby's back good. because like you only save like two slashes or something. If that.
Yeah.
Faster with the Iron Knuckles, can save a bit of time there.
I mean, half an hour ahead does help with about half. Okay, not about half an hour, but you get what I mean. Well, clearly it already saved him 10 minutes or so, Kalo. That's clearly how this works.
So what you're saying is he should be even further behind if it wasn't for him.
Oh, that is a bad placement for those witches. Oh, okay, that's a lot better than I thought it was. Never mind. Okay, I was about to say, that witch better take damage from that. Alright, Mido is now out of our way, and I believe both ages, or at least not a problem in both ages now. Run, Ego, run! 17 minutes.
The real question is there one piece in Deku, or are both of them in there?
I'd call both.
I put it both in there.
What else is left?
I take back my this isn't gonna reach 2 hours. It's not gonna reach 2 hours because you're gonna just go find both pieces in the next 2 months. Is my prediction.
Oh, you think we're gonna get both here? I kind of agree. I mean, what could the other logic be? I mean, I just don't know what the other items or what other pathing it could be at this point. I think everything was pointing to Spirit, and they both went in there like 4 different times each. And that was the play. And honestly, if Ego does find at least one piece here, I don't think he'll feel bad about it.
This is probably it.
Yep.
Dog.
And this one's probably the next one, if it's a big chest. They're right next to each other. Yep,
Oh,
it's a
right
big chest.
next to each other. That'd be hilarious.
It's a slingshot. So, not quite over yet.
I'm sorry.
I
was
hope
that
the
a
last
vanilla
piece is on
slingshot?
Goma. French vanilla.
Close enough.
Same room.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, you've got your new one,
Yeah, I do have French vanilla.
There we
I
go.
don't know why that's French. It just feels awful to say. But anyway, yeah.
Because French are cool and they wear sunglasses.
Oh yeah, clearly.
So
That's
cool.
definitely it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's absolutely what I meant.
Oh man, Hellknight's gonna pick up that sword and be real grumpy.
He is indeed. Hello Ella, joining us for the end of this one, which we reckon is going to be over in about 2 minutes, probably.
And you know, but here's the best part about this. It
In
doesn't
fact,
matter
maybe
because it's a
2
best of
seconds.
3.
This might
This
be
is
it.
not over. Oh, nice.
Nice arrows.
I knew there were troll items left.
I mean, we could still find Greg.
Like,
I really want to I would love to find a way to actually program Greg into a big chest, just for the lulz.
well, we're off to go see Goma then. But yeah, I see no way that Hellknight can possibly win this, even if the third piece is not on Goma. It's just no way.
Is that Egodev in chat? One of the organizers
It is.
behind the whole tournament?
Yeah, it is. And
Wow.
also, regular commentator here as well, during this tournament.
Oh god, if Slingshot was the path of wandering Goron City for Goma, it's gonna be there. I think it's gonna be there.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely on Goma. I would say. I'll be very surprised if she doesn't have it. Very surprised.
Come on, Hellknight, you're not that far behind, buddy.
You can make it. You can finish.
I mean, to be fair, at this point, he does have to find all 3 pieces to win this round.
Which
it's not very likely,
it's not-
but it does have a possibility around the
All right, time to find out. Is it over?
Sorry, you
or...
were saying Kalo? I blinked and Goma was dead. Survey says... We out of here.
There it is. GG's. It's over.
GG's.
So Hellknight getting screwed by not having Fire Source in Spirit and getting those keys early, basically. Otherwise, it would be really close.
I'm gonna see if, Oh, well, I guess Baseball did it for me. I was literally typing if they wanted to come for an interview. Thanks, Baseball.
That's what us race monitors are good for. With the
I don't think we'll need to drag HK.
liaisons.
Oh, look at that! Hell Knight found his way in here.
Wow. You'd almost think he knows his
It's
way
like he
around.
runs the server or something.
GG, Hellknight.
Hell Knight,
GG's,
Ego,
Egodev.
GG's, both of you. That was a great race.
GG's.
Alright.
Yo,
Hello.
what's the story here?
You're literally like 30 seconds to a minute behind him.
We're both in Deku Twin.
Yeah,
Both
go
in
Mac
Deku.
for piece.
And I actually lost a lot of time because of a small key that I forgot to pick up in Bemus. That was... ouch.
Yeah, I basically lost the seat the moment I decided not to do trail after a graveyard. That hurt so much seeing that strength up there. And then bomb shoots into Dongo's cavern.
Oh, do we want to tell about the third strength with technically it was Egodev's second strength?
Wait, there is another strength.
Oh yeah, you got bailed.
Yeah, you got
Oh.
that big time.
Where was that third strength?
Child Fishing had the second strength, and you found it literally right in front of the strength 2 block in GTG.
Yeah, that was technically
Oh my
strength
god,
three.
I never went sleep. I mean, I went sleep kind of only to rush hints because at
Oh, wait,
this
what?
point was like...
Sorry, can I explain again? Where was that third strength?
So the three strengths were the top of Dodongo's Cavern, Child Fishing, which you got, and the GTG Wolfos room, right before the strength 2 block.
Yeah, right before the block, there was a strength.
Because hookshot? No, wait, hookshot? Why is that locked behind strength 2? Because bombs.
Yeah, because you need the strength 2 for the bombs.
Bombs.
Yeah, so the top of Dodongo's Cavern and Child Fishing strengths were technically in logic for that first bomb bag in the
Yeah.
Grand City Maze.
In Grand City, yeah. Which was not the way of the Wanderer. The Wanderer was the slingshot on the Unia.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, having Dodongo's Cavern locked by 2 strengths was pretty weird to see right off the bat.
Especially since DC is usually not that deep
Right.
for pieces.
Yeah, it was weird. I won't lie.
But that was actually really good because I felt like, or I mean, obviously you guys did have a lot of like, you know, following each other at some point, but it felt like you guys took completely different routes. You did find some completely different things, like Hell Knight. You found the scales, which, you know, obviously, you know, unfortunately didn't pan
help,
out. But it felt like you guys took completely different routes, and you still ended up literally like 30 seconds to a minute behind, and that's pretty cool, honestly.
Okay.
All right.
I felt so lost after. I kind of was like, I was in Grand City and I was like, hey, sowas Fountain is just around the corner. There's Song of Storms in there, which locks tons of checks, and I have these Iron Boots, which might be way of the hero for ice for the check in Zoa's Fountain. And, and after doing then bottom of the well and finding nothing,
It was
not even like a second strength, magic, I felt so behind.
Yeah. I mean, good news is you weren't, but that's not going to stop you from feeling that way, unfortunately.
Yeah, that plus, of course, the strength on the Dongos Cavern and to choose inside of the Dongos Cavern, making it full clearable in your first go.
Oh, that's the point actually. Yeah, Egodev didn't actually full clear it first time, which we were a bit surprised about because we were sort of like, oh, okay, well that's Ganon's castle access. Was there any particular reason that you didn't do it first time, or just?
I wanted to rush songs and hints since it was 11 steps. Then and then of course, then I discovered that EGC was path. So I was like, all right,
oh no,
thank
time
you,
to.
see. I had to go back there and clear it. Thank you a lot. But it was my main thinking at that moment. Like, okay, I found the first Triforce piece. The others will probably be behind them and will take some time to get it. So I want to go rush songs and get the most information I can. That's why I left DC.
Ah, that makes total sense. Yeah, I was just a bit curious. Not saying it was against it or anything. I was just like, that's an interesting call.
Yeah, I just got punished, unfortunately, but it happens.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah.
What was also interesting was at the very beginning, you both started with Bolero, and the very first thing was you both played Bolero to get Minuet. What kind of prompted you to play the Warp song as opposed to doing like the general adult cack and Graveyard first?
I mean, at this point, I'm at least I like going to Russian songs in general for routing and to save time. It's warp songs. So and since it's Spawn Vanilla, it's kind of very good to do that. But what I would say is, man, I couldn't see at all what was in the crater wall volcano. I thought it was a boomerang. I was like, it's either a boomerang or the bow, and I kind of left. I kind of left the boomerang marked in my tracker for a long time.
Yeah, that really confused us because it was on your tracker, so it's marked on our tracker, and then nobody could remember where you got the boomerang. Like,
because I thought first it was the boomerang, and then I'm like, okay, just mark it here, but it was the bow.
That is tracker secret number 1. Just go with whatever the streamer's tracker says.
Yeah, if in doubt, check the
But it was something. I knew it was something, so I was going to go back there.
All right, chat. Do we have any questions for our two runners here? For at least a job well done at the very least. That was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see the next well, at least one, hopefully two, if we can make it interesting, race between the two of you. But yeah, if there's any questions for our runners, please throw them in chat.
I just want to say, man, that spirit was something. A lot of items, a lot of baits.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I don't think I have many.
Where were the magic upgrades? No, found one.
We found one magic in I believe it was in Forest Temple. Is that where you found it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forest. Yeah. And that's probably the reason that Minuet, Bolero was Way of the Hero.
Yeah.
Well, Minuet on Bolero. Oh, true, yeah.
It was double path. I was like, is it double path? But when I found it, I think the fourth hint, and I thought it was the third. So I was like, okay, it must be double path. That's why I went forest early.
All right. Any more questions about the seed that we can answer for you before we end it out here?
No, I don't have anything.
Okay, well, I'm going to throw out a quick shout-out to our runners, of course, Egodev and Hellknight, for putting on a great show. Can't wait to see the next one. Also, a quick side shout-out to twitch.tv/ oh god, I can't even remember it, so I'll just type in the command I made.
Rando Brazil.
Rando Brazil, thank you for doing a Portuguese restream for our Brazilian and Portuguese-speaking friends. Also, of course, to thank our team behind the scenes, which I did the wrong command for. This Isn't Baseball, Baby Shark 3, Purble, and Shanik, taking all these notes because holy crap, that goes so chaotic so quickly in these settings, and it is so hard to follow, and it's so really helpful to have a team behind you that takes care of those. And of course, to our race mod, who was also tracking This Isn't Baseball. And of course, to Gingersonny and Ronin Traveler, right here. Traveler, you're cut off on my screen. Oh no, there you go, Traveler, for keeping me company, talking about this race, and keeping me correct on logic because Lord knows I'm terrible at it.
Who I have to say, Ronan for their first time has been brilliant. So, GG's.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy to be here. I've had a great time. I look forward to doing a lot more of these for sure.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was definitely good to have
definitely.
you here. We'll see you some more soon. And that's, I guess, all we've